Hey guys, it's me again from my pillow. I'm going to show you a strategy since I'm in London. This is called the London daybreak strategy, and it's a very, very good strategy. It's not a winner every time, but it's a winner most of the time, and it's a way to catch a good profit first thing in the morning. If you're from the US, unfortunately, it is going to be quite a bit early in the morning. For me, it would be 2 in the morning. But it might be worth waking up and grabbing some profit. So let me show you how it works. Okay, so this only works on the British pound US dollar. It's the only one I would use it on. So what you do is you find 8 a.m. That is when the London market opens. So this candle right here started at 8 a.m. So this is the Asian session. So knowing that this is the 8 a.m. start, what we're looking at is these candles then. This candle technically isn't here yet, so this candle forms, we go to this candle and London opens. Okay, so you start at your 8 a.m. and really what you do is you go back 3 candles. So what you're going to do is mark your high of those previous 3, and you're going to mark your low of the previous 3. I don't think I would mark that low. I think I would stick up around here, 'cause that's a big candle. Usually these ranges are fairly small, so I would mark that. Now, here's how simple this is. We're looking for if 8 a.m. started and it broke below here, we would short this. If it breaks above, we buy. It's that simple. So in this case, price broke above. So the second it got above there, you buy. And what I typically do is treat these levels as my support resistance. So in this case, it probably would have been wise just to grab the profit up here. Or if it came back down, grab it here. You could have held here since you consider this support. And if you did that, you could have grabbed profit up there. And we'll see how many pips that is. So the moment it broke here, let's say you bought there, you grabbed your profit there. That's 24 pips. If you waited up to here, that's 67 pips. So that's not a bad start to the morning. What I also use as, God, why is it doing that? I use this level as my stop loss. So if it breaks out, I'm looking at this as my stop loss. I might go a little bit under since I'm considering this support. So I'd put my stop loss a little bit under probably these candlesticks, so probably roughly here. It's really it's that simple. I'm sure you guys have heard of this strategy. I'm not sure if any of you have used it. Let's go back and look at some more. So we're looking for 2 o'clock. Okay. So this is the first candle. So we're going back 3. So we're right, these 3 right here. So what did I say? Okay, this is 8 a.m. in London. So we go back to the previous high, 2, 3, previous low. And this one looks like it might have been a tough one. So in this case, price started up here. It didn't quite break, and it just broke there. I'm not sure I would have entered this sell quite yet, since there is some support right here. But there is consolidation happening here, so this one would have been really tough to come out good with. Because if you waited till it broke there, you sold, and your stop loss is here, then you hit it pretty much right away. So that's how it goes sometimes. Let's look at another one. $18th. So we got, let me adjust this. Okay, there's the first candle. So we go 1, 2, 3. There's our previous high. Again, if you go to the bottom, and that's your previous low. This big green one is the open. So stop loss is down here. Yeah, that's why that one didn't work, because I should have followed that. But anyway, price broke out here, so we would have bought. Came back down, it tested. Once we saw that shooting back up, then we knew we could stay in. And here's a reversal candle, spinning top. So we would have taken profit up here. So let's say we bought it there and took profit. Come on. About 27 pips. So not massive profits, but they can be. So far we're not finding any, but I'm going to keep going through this just so everybody can get a good idea. Okay, where is it? So this is the 8 o'clock candle. So previous, I don't like when it's a long wick. We'll just stick with that rule. That's your previous high. 1, 2, 3. Previous low, which we see good support. Usually GU consolidates pretty well during the Asian session. You can see support or resistance right here. So it's going to be up to you how you want to custom this strategy. I typically try to follow the clear signs of resistance. So anyway, the market opens here. It breaks out. We could have bought the second it broke there. Our stop loss is right below here. Price came back down. Probably would have been a little bit scary, but it came back up, dropped, came back up. So now we're in the money. Here's the long wick, so there's your indication of reversal coming. So in this case, we would have jumped in right here. Oops. And we wouldn't have grabbed the profit there, but as it started dropping, let's just say once it formed that reversal candle, that's when we closed. So there's 49 pips. I'll take that. There's 49 pips, and you only need a few more to make a good day. All right. I'm going to do a few more. You see, most of the time, price is going up in the mornings. I have to find one that's going down. So that's our start. Okay. So here is the first candle in the London session. So we mark our previous 3 candles below and our previous 3 candles the high. So the first candle in the London session is this big bearish one. So if we would have caught that right away, we're selling, we're selling, we're selling. And these are the hardest reversals because they're 3 steps up. So those are hard to catch, but if you pay attention to your support levels, which we can mark real quick. That's why I say it's always best to have support and resistance marked. So we got a clear line there. You can see it's a strong line because resistance there, broke through support, support. So we could have been looking to close the trade here because we're already watching to see if price is going to respect this or it's going to break through. So this would have been a clear indication to take our profits. So in this case, these are the ones I like because, so if we jumped on that right away, which I think anybody would have. Oh, TradingView just keeps changing how the buttons work. So right there is 54 pips. So that would have been, I think we would have been able to easily take profit right on that support line. And here's the good thing. Since it rejected support, we know we're going to buy. So the clear thing to do is to go from your previous high, previous low with your Fibonacci, and you're shooting for at least 0.5, which really almost lines up perfect with our level that we marked. As it broke through 0.5, then you're looking for 0.618. Come on. So yeah, so then you're just following your trades. So really that's it. Simple strategy, just give it some practice, and I'll see you in the next video.